Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you are missing a mannequin butt turret, which is very important.
Yep.
A mannequin butt turret, huh?
Yeah.
Now, what the hell?
It's
I
on
used to be able to walk through this door.
It was on Kevin the Crazy Farmer's build.
Right. Well, I could do a mannequin butt turret and then put a sign up that says "Kiss my ass."
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I didn't realize it goes that far down. I'm gonna have to have some stuff down here. Yes, I will. Have some security points down there. Doo-doo-doo. But it's so high up. I don't like this at all.
Dang, where'd Mark go?
Well, he, in the land of Nod, far, far away, I guess.
What?
Build order, build order, build order.
Oh, that was a scaffolding floor. I was like, why is that not clipping?
That was my first thought. Was how come that did not clip on there? I don't like this, but it's gonna take some work to get what I want here. I want something that's going to be a nice gradual increase, but something that I can still control the entrance here. I are getting tarred and feathered. It's just such a steep hill. This is not going to work. Just give it up, you dipshit. Okay, I will. I mean, I can still build something off to the sides, but I'm not going to be able to build anything that is going to be like a walkway. I was thinking of some sort of a what's the term I'm looking for? Terraced, like a terraced entrance. I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's going to be possible because it's
okay.
just too damn steep. But I think it'd be cool if I could get it done, but it's just not going to be possible.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys about the motorcycle dude.
The motorcycle dude?
Yeah, you know how like I built the biker settlement, doing all the motorcycles. Mark had sent me a picture of his motorcycle. It's that time of year where everyone's out driving their motorcycles. So I was going to my mom's house, and to turn into her neighborhood, there's a little bar on the corner. And so I was making a right-hand turn. Now, when I make a right-hand turn, I hug the curb quite a bit, because I want to give the other side there a wide berth, you know?
You're a curb hugger?
Yeah, I am. And so here comes this guy in this gorgeous motorcycle. I don't know what kind of motorcycle it was. I know it wasn't a Harley, but it was red, silver, and black. And it was just pristine, gorgeous. And the guy that was driving it was a bald headed, black, light skinned black guy. And he was gorgeous too. He had on this beautiful red shirt with this black vest, black dress pants. I mean, he was just all decked out. And I turned the corner, you know, just going right. I don't turn the corner fast, I drive slow. He comes up, you know, is stopping at the stop sign, and all of a sudden he falls off the bike. It skids, 'cause there's like a bunch of gravel there, and he must have hit it the wrong way. And he went down on his bike, and so I stopped my truck and I got out to see if he was okay and help him up. And the motorcycle wasn't heavy at all. I picked it right up and I helped him up, and he said, "God damn that effing gravel." He's like, "I wish they'd clean that up." And we were looking at the right side of his bike because that's where he fell on, and it scratched it up so bad, that beautiful bike. I almost felt like crying. I was just like, oh my God. Even though it wasn't my fault, I still felt bad for him, you know?
Yeah, that sucks.
Bless his heart. I mean, I felt so bad. I wish I could have just magically fixed his bike right then and there. Because he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't speeding. He wasn't, you know, being crazy or nothing like that.
He's just
Yeah,
trying to mind his own business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he wasn't. The problem was is that he wasn't paying attention. And I know maybe that doesn't sound fair, but I just, I rode a bike for years,
Yeah.
and man, that's one thing I learned is that's why I quit riding it, because you have to be ever vigilant, and
I gotta be
or,
an asshole
or
here
it'll
too.
kill you. Huh?
I gotta be an asshole here too. Denise, I completely agree with you for starters. Number two is, that's part of riding a bike. I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong, but that's part of it.
Yeah. He just hit that gravel just the right way, and those tires come up out from under him, and he was down for the count. And I was just like, oh my God. I wish I could have done something, but
Thanks so much for helping the best you could.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ride a
I
bike,
had,
and you know what's gonna
I
happen.
went to come to a stop one time, and it'd been drizzling out. It wasn't a bad rain or anything, and I didn't see it, and I.
Drizzle's the worst because it gets all the oil and it gets all the shit on the road excited, but doesn't wash it off.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. And when I put my foot down, there must have been some oil, and it just like standing on ice, and it just shot out from underneath me, and down went me and the bike, and the bike fell the other way and messed up my hip. And of course, I had to go over with the bike. I mean, I couldn't get my leg out from, and I just went over with the bike, and the bike fell on top of me, basically.
Shit, ouch.
Yeah.
I've laid a few down. I've never been badly hurt laying them down, but I've laid a few down.
Yeah, I've laid a few down myself, and it's one of those things that, boy, you don't want to have to do that too fucking often, I'll tell you.
yeah.
Yeah, especially if you get run off the road. It happened to me. I got run off the road a couple of times, and it's definitely not a fun experience. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I always give motorcyclists a wide berth because of that. Anything can happen, and it happens freaking fast too.
Oh
You know?
yeah,
And
damn right, Denise.
I keep a wide berth because of that. And I see people tailgating those motorcyclists and everything, and cutting them off, and I'm just like, oh my God. I guess these people have.
That's why my dad stopped riding.
It's awful, Denise. It's awful. The worst thing you can do, if you're in a car, the worst thing you can do is change lanes. Right into somebody that's on a bike.
Hmm.
Yeah, that pretty much ends your riding career right there.
Yeah, you're done. And it happened. And the reason why I say so is because it happens all the time.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, it's like my dad he's had a motorcycle forever. Well, he doesn't have one now, but like he, as long as I've been alive, he's always had a motorcycle license. He refuses, he always renews it whether he's got a motorcycle or not. But that's the thing he said. That's why he stopped riding is because he can't even enjoy riding anymore because he just has to always be on the lookout for everything else.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't. And the thing is, I mean, you can go out. I mean, people right around here, and people drive like morons out here in Arizona. And well, the guys on the bikes are just as dumb as some of the drivers, and they're getting run off the road and all kinds of shit. And it's like they're not even looking where they're going. And it's
Yeah, especially them kids on them rockets. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Oh yeah. How fast do you think you can die?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is not gonna work, but God, it's so close.
Well, and I was worried too because this guy, he wasn't wearing any kind of gear. He didn't have no helmet and nothing. Um, uh, so I was worried he hit his head, but he didn't. He fell on his right hip, I think. But that scares me too, is when I see them riding without no gear on, and I'm just like, oh, scares the living daylights out
Oh
of me.
man, I see people wearing cutoffs and sandals and running around bare chested, and it's like, what are you're insane.
Yeah,
Road rash mush. Hell yeah,
right.
especially
Those people are
sandals.
dumbasses.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting on a bike without at least a pair of sneakers on, and I always wear my helmet. Always.
Yeah. Well, I was one of those who didn't like it,
I didn't think that I'd like it, and then my dad, he said, okay, you're gonna wear a full face helmet, and train me on a dirt bike, and you get going fast enough, and you don't have any like heat issues or anything like that or visibility, and they're great in the rain. I'll tell you that. I mean, full face helmet. You're not riding a motorcycle in the rain without a full face helmet, or you're stupid.
Thank you. I'm stupid.
Okay, Die. Sorry. I'll go brave with you, and you have my apologies.
Hey, I told you, I've done some really stupid shit in my life.
Oh,
You know?
me too.
Yeah, sometimes I wake up in the morning. That's pretty stupid.
Yeah, good point.
Every day for me. Every day for me.
So yeah, I have those stupid moments just like everybody else does. And how I manage to survive them actually befuddles me to no end because
If these fucking stairs would go in, this would be pretty cool.
I see you adjusted the whole thing, Gary.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you went as far as you needed to.
Apparently not, because this must be a dead spot down here or something. Enough to
oh
piss
yeah,
me
that's
Try to get the pillar a little bit further away from the stairs when you select it.
Good idea.
That might help a little bit. I don't know. It's just an idea.
We'll see.
Good idea.
Just seems like it's dead down here.
It might be,
yeah. There's a lot of dead spots around.
Maybe we get the
Around
pillar
there,
to go in down here? Yeah, see, the pillar don't even want to go in down here. What would be nice is if I could just get the stairs to snap on by themselves. But I don't think they will.
Have you used
On the
that
bottom
trick
there?
that's
Yeah, what you do is you put
Insane Shecklador's trick? Put a garden plot down there at the end and then use that to
Oh, that's a great idea.
yeah, but he's too close to the border. It may not go down. That's the problem.
Well, he
But
can
the-
shove it up underneath the ramps.
Yeah, see, I didn't know the name of Denise, but I've seen my nephew use it.
Yeah, I can't get the garden plot down there. I'm too close.
Okay. Here, can you snap a small scaffold floor on the bottom of the
The very end. Yeah.
at the end of the scaffolding?
Another question, forgive me.
Yeah.
Who cares? Looks pretty damn good anyway.
Yeah, it does, but I think he's just, for
If
real.
I could snap another one to it.
Perfectionist.
Oh, man.
There you go. And take that. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't tell me, really? Uh,
Yeah. Oh, look, the milk delivery guy's here.
All right, all right. Well, I mean, real quick there, it could have been a BMX bike ramp.
It, hey, back in when I was a kid, that's what it would have been. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
oh my
We
God, you're talking about like the little Stingray bicycle thingies?
oh hell
My
yeah,
day, my day,
mongoose.
Stingrays. I'm sorry, that's BMX is my youngest nephew.
Yeah, for me, yeah. Sorry, I'm younger than you, Di. It was mongoose for me, but yeah, we can frame it that way, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sell it.
This how dead is this area? Jesus. This is ridiculous. I'll just leave it the way it is. See if people actually get on there.
Or you could try using the rug. Of course, it would be like hovering above the actual item, but it might still work. I don't know.
The rug. What do you mean?
Yeah, group select with a rug, or try to group select with a different item, like a rug or the other kind of pillar thingy that sinks. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes other items will work when the pillar doesn't.
Well, the other option too is where
Oh, that's
the
fine. That's fine.
the ramps attach at the upper floor is you slide a floor underneath it and lower the ramps that way, and then
Yeah,
We're looking at like what 5.5 inches from the ground to the base of the ramp.
well, no, the issue is that they won't step any higher than the height of the wood step. That's as high as they will step.
yeah. The settlers won't be able to get
Nah.
up there.
Yeah. So what you do, Gary, is take the front ramps off and slide a floor underneath there, and then re-snap the
I think he's just gonna move the whole dang thing.
you do that too. I would have just lowered the ramp one floor.
Yeah, that might work better. There you go. See what that does.
Ah, see, there you go. That gets me down into the dirt.
Yep, there you go.
We'll see what. Yeah,
Now, if I can get my other stairs up in here.
yeah. You bought yourself some space for sure. Still looks fine to me, but what do I know?
There we go. That will work.
Yeah. I
Very
think you
good.
got it.
That's about. I think that's about as close to a tiered floor as I'm gonna get.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I would have given up, Gary. I'll admit, but I'm glad you stuck with it because that does look quite a bit better.
I mean, at least gives me something different, for this approach. And then I can. I don't know what I'm gonna do off to these sides here, other than have guard positions or whatever. But I kind of need to have a welcoming office or something like that.
I would definitely, if you're not going to put guard posts up, I'd put missile turrets up there myself.
Well, I'm thinking about putting some missile turrets, and let me mark them with where I'm thinking about my missile turrets. I'll mark them with some scaffolding.
Because I used to put the Mark 7s up there, and then they changed it, so you couldn't put them up there anymore, and then I got a mod that lets me put them.
Well, I can do Mark 7s now. Here, this place does Mark 7s. I'd prefer the Mark 5s, but
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't switch to turrets. Is what
no, yeah.
they made it so you can't select your own turret now. So
And why they did that, I don't know. Could
No,
do
no,
that instead of doing it like that. We could do
I mean,
that.
you can put a guard post on one side and a turret on the other side, you know, so.
I think I'll have turrets on both sides, and what I'll do is one side will be a guard post, and one side will be like a information office type thing.
Little checkpoint, maybe?
Right, right. That's where I'll put my like the guard post with the desk, you know,
Right.
and then this other side will be like a proper guard post. And I'll still have a turret there on either side because that's usually where all the fucking people are, right down there at the bottom of the hill.
Yep. They
Bastards.
either come in from down there or by the side of the barn
Right.
over the top of the rocks.
Yeah, they can't come in over the top of the rocks as long as they don't like come in within boundaries, you know. Then I'll be all right. They'll force them at least over to the side over here. Is kind of
Right.
my hope. As long as they don't like spawn inside, they will
No,
go around your fence.
I'm
But
never spawning inside, but I've never built a wall up like that. I just put about 4 turrets up there because they spawn like right on top of the rocks.
right, yeah,
And every time the mutants come up the road and the raiders come over the rocks.
yep, yep.
You know, so I just put a bunch of turrets up there and then take care of it.
Yes, as far as I know, there's 3 set spawn points for enemies to every single settlement.
Yeah, I think there's a minimum of 3. Right. I think there's a couple that have 4, but I don't know which ones they are off the top of my head anyway.
I agree, Bart. Good place for a mannequin butt turret. No doubt about it.
Stop kissing up to Denise.
I want to see it. Mannequin butt turret.
I'll be back.
Hey, Di, real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I've got to go. I just wanted to make sure I wish you a good night, Di, and everybody else too.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just realized how late it's getting, so I'm thinking I'm gonna probably have to go too. I have to get up early. We're doing a big dinner with the family, so I gotta get up early and get all that shit going.
Look, I'm sorry. I thought you understood. If I've misled you in some way, I apologize. But I don't think it's a good idea if we talk to each other anymore. Okay? Goodbye.